Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Anthrax podcast. It's been a hot minute since we recorded an episode. I know I just uploaded episode 8 today on this recording day. So it's your host, Tommy Lee, your co host, Jason B. or J Doggy.
Either one fine with me.
But, anyways, I brought a sparkling frost drink. It's strawberry kiwi flavored. Um, a couple of Sam's colas and a pretty decent cigar. And it smells nice. It smells sweet.
I got water.
It's called Nightcap.
I got 2 bottles of. I'm not pronouncing that word because it's too close to something else. But it's water from a
The old
fall,
cigar cutter.
spring water. I got a fucking vop. Yeah, be honest with you, bro. I haven't been able to record any shorts for my personal channel or my TikTok or nothing. I've been dealing with a bacterial lung infection. A lot of fun taking antibiotics and shit. Today, I wanted to get a new inhaler, so and I got an inhaler, or so I thought I did, and it was actually a bunch of asthmatic pills that help you cough that phlegm up out of your lungs. Those things work. Those things work really well. Uh, don't necessarily have the name for them, but I'll take a picture of the box. That'll be right here. You got some lung issues, give them a shot. They're decent. Uh, Beyond that, my lung infection's clearing up, which is great. I got a tripod finally. Look at your boy moving up. Uh, if you haven't had the chance to, if your PC or computer or laptops running slow at all, Tommy got a video. I'm gonna put that right here as well, and in the description, how to overclock your CPU. Works. I'm not good at computers, but let me tell you what. Tommy was like, dude, check this shit out. I promise it works. I'm like, I don't know. I don't like downloading shit like that. He's like, do it. Just do it. Sure did. And it works. Works great. Give it a shot.
And these are,
100% it works.
I know this is off
I
topic,
haven't,
so I'm sorry for like interjecting, but this is a really decent cigar. It's really smooth on the drag.
what,
I'm inhaling it no
yeah.
problem.
You know what I found the other day walking around outside?
What?
Man, I found a leaf, and it may not be significant to a lot of people unless you've seen the land before time. Because look at this bastard. Look at how pretty that leaf is.
Yeah, it is a very nice leaf.
A bronchiosaurus, aka long neck, would have died over one of these. And did. But I got one right here. Pretty dope.
Yeah, man. So,
I
my appointment went really well. I pretty much went over everything that was going on, the new issues that have arisen. Most of them stayed the same. She was glad to see me back in there. I did let her know that my plans to
good.
move there because I was genuinely going to move to Alabama at that time. And then all this stuff with my car happened. Like I was going to get my scripts moved up there and everything, but I'm not going up there with nothing. You know what I mean? I can't do that.
Right, right. I don't blame you. I don't even know now. It sounds like I already got So I really don't know how my plans are going to work out there. I'm all right staying where I'm at right now. The only downside of where I'm at, because I love where I stay at, I'm not going to tell anybody where I'm at, but long story short, the only downfall about staying out here is there's no internet. That's why my quality is choppy as shit, and you're going to hear a lot of from time to time. Because, yeah, that kind of shit happens, you know? Pro YouTubers over here. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up to my
I got the
status,
hiccups
you special
mid
guest.
call.
Oh, dude, I got temporary glasses. So on the 12th, I go in and I get my glasses back, but I've got temporaries right now, and this is what they look like. These are slick ass glasses. I like these
Yeah, I need to
a
get new ones
lot. For
myself.
those of you who do not know, I'm supposed to wear glasses, but they're expensive. And my last pair I had, my sister punched me right in the face, and the lens cut me wide open in the face. So I don't have them anymore, and I went all of high school without them, except for the first half of my freshman year. Yeah, hold your breath, motherfucker. Pink, pink, pink. Yeah, can't do that yet. Can't even breathe right yet. It is what it is. Yeah, you get rid of them hiccups.
Yeah, I think so.
Those cuff
I hate
hicks.
hiccups, man, especially when they come
That
from
does not
coughing.
sound okay. You know, I'm so glad that I don't drink alcohol anymore and I'm not held down by that addiction. My mom and I had a conversation earlier today about how we're thankful every day that we're not held down by alcoholism anymore. But what made me bring that up is the worst hiccups to get are right after you drink vodka or Fireball. Just hic, and it shoots up your throat every time.
Yeah,
Ooh, ah,
especially with
it's like the
Fireball and it
smell of
goes up into your
fireworks in your
sinuses. It
throat.
burns for a little minute.
Not a little minute, like the rest of your night. You're just shit, fuck, no, hell, no. But man, I ain't. I've been sober, well, pretty much sober. I still smoke, which is totally fine, you know. But um, I've been off of drugs now 5 years, working on six, and been alcohol free for over a year now. That's a big deal for me. And I think you're closing in very soon on month 2, ain't you?
About, yeah. My mom made a
Yeah.
comment about that.
Oh
To be
yeah.
honest with you, dude, to be 100% frank with you, doing this YouTube shit has been keeping me on the straight and narrow for the most part.
100%, dude. For those of you who don't know, when we started doing YouTube, we went by the anti scene. We've brought that up in numerous episodes. But the reason I
You
bring
are,
that up
you are.
is the first the first 6 episodes from anti scene into the transition of Thraxcast. Uh, I was drunk in almost every episode,
Yeah.
or had a buzz of some kind. You know, I was drinking something all the time. Uh, I was looking at some of those videos the other day, actually, and I look different. I wouldn't say that I look healthier, but I wouldn't say that I look held down by addiction, I guess. My skin's not fucked up. I'm not yellow anymore. I'm all right. Trying to get healthier, but physically I'm gonna be messed up for a while. Now it's gonna get better. 100%, not a doubt in my mind. Not a single one. God's got me 100%. That conversation I had with you last night, bro, I remember every bit of it. God's got me, bro. I can't worry about the shit I want to do and the shit I want to be. It's not about me anymore. It's not in my hands. It's all right. Trying to stay safe. Uh, there's this term I like to say a lot. There's people ask me, man, those are some really nice bikes driving by. Anyway, uh, people ask me all the time, if you're a Christian, why do you keep weapons on you? Why do you keep this on you and that on you? And it's like, man, I stay strapped. But Peter kept a sword on him. When they arrested Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, man, Peter cut a dude's ear off with a sword, and Jesus healed him. And he told the man, those who live by the sword die by the sword.
Yeah, that's true.
So always be careful. It's like there's a lot of people that I know that, especially when they were younger, back when I was in high school and just out of high school, a lot of people I knew would just pull guns on people just to start shit. One day you're going to pull a gun out and they're going to match that energy, but they're not bluffing. They'll pull the trigger. They've got theirs cocked and on you. Bam. Me, I keep it loaded. I don't keep one in the chamber. I keep the safety on. But I've got it set up in such a way where I carry it. I have to push down to pull out, and when I do that, it cocks itself. I just click the safety off, push down, and pull out. Cool. That's why I use my brain. Since I've been hurt, especially here recently, Tommy, I've been in the Word 4 days in a row, not including today. I've been gone all day. Been studying, bro. Here soon, we're going to do something on my personal channel. We're going to start doing Bible verses of the day and something called Triple S. I'm not going to tell you anything else about it, but keep on the lookout for Triple S's. Beautiful. Hopefully you like it. If you don't, that's fine.
If you don't,
maybe you'll like some of my other content.
Don't watch it. That's why I make a variety of content on my own channel. If someone doesn't like my skills, they're not going to get
I sing and
watch a gameplay video. Right. You don't like the gameplay videos, you find them boring, watch the podcast. There's constant flow of conversation. If you don't like the podcast because we're being kind of dumb,
right,
go to one of the other channels. I don't mind making content where it's just kind of dumb or pointless or whatever. I'm doing it for fun.
Right. And that's the original reason that we started all this in the first place. Just to do what we wanted to do. Ultimately,
dude, honestly,
that's how everybody starts YouTube.
Like with my channel, I was sitting at maybe about 25 subscribers since I created it in like 2017 or something. And that's not doing anything. That's not uploading anything. That's not making any content whatsoever. I started making content. I gained 25 subs, maybe 30. And I was sitting at maybe about 54 or 55 for the longest time. And then I took the 9-month hiatus, came back, and I gained 30 more subscribers. Just doing this shit for fun.
Right. Ultimately on my channel,
I'm not raking in like a bunch of views or anything, but the few views that I get usually net me a sub.
Yes, steady growth. That's all you can ask for. I know that on my channel, the route I'd like to go is I want to do daily Bible verses for sure. I would really like to, I like to sing. I'm waiting for this lung infection to clear up, but I've got a list of like 300 songs altogether that I plan on doing something with over time. My stupid ass jokes would be pretty decent on TikTok, so I'll keep doing that for TikTok. There's some that I'll do on like YouTube if I find them like really funny. I'll post shit on YouTube and I'll post shit on TikTok that's totally different so that people get different content from both platforms so that you kind of have to look at both. But if I really like the video, I'll put it on both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Haha, yeah. Man, it's hot out here tonight. But it's supposed to start dropping. Temperature's about to start dropping. You remember the winter podcasts? The real cold podcast where I always had to wear two hoodies? Man, I'm about to have to start doing that again. And we supposed to get snow this year. Man, I'm looking forward to that. Dude, I love the snow. Snow cream. Man, snow cream's the goat. And if you've never tried it, bro, you got to use the yellow snow, man. That shit's the best. It's like bitter lemon tart.
Mm. Yeah, it's great.
Mm. Nah, Tommy, you know what it is. It's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Man, that's an old one too. That joke has now officially been old. I looked at our messages and how long ago I sent you those videos was 3 months after I moved here. I've been here a year and a half. That's an old joke.
Dude, I bet
I
there's some
remember
wild
one
shit we
time
could
I
find
was
if we
laying
could
in
look
my
in the
cot back
archives of
when
our conversations. Probably some wild
we
shit.
can. Yeah. But like I was saying, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Oh no, I remember when I was living with you. When I was living with you and I was sleeping on the cot that would cut my fucking ankles because it was too short for me. Uh, I remember when I was laying in that bed and I was damn hungry. We had just got done hitting the gravity bong straight to the fucking dome, and it was the same day you passed the fuck out. And I'll tell that story in a minute. But I looked over at you and I rolled over and it was like I don't know 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was hungry and I was like, dude, I'm hungry. And you're like, I don't know, go make you something. I'm like, I don't know what to make. I'll make a, I'll make a, and then I got real quiet. And then I went to say Krakatoa, and I said fucking sandwich. One of the oldest jokes we got,
Yeah, I remember that one too.
except for that, because that happened in like
Fuck.
2019. Hey yo,
It's fucking good. Or no, it's
man, bro, I do
hot.
shit, man.
It's hot.
It feels so fucking good. Dude, man, dude, nah, shit, dude, shit. I have said nah, shit, yeah, dude, and dude like 37 times now.
I want
Yeah,
to smoke
dude,
all
ha,
this
yeah,
cigar.
dude, dude, yeah. I do it. I'm gonna smoke this whole vape. Not, it's gonna last me too. Tastes good though. It tastes like the one I started vaping. Like, shit, I don't know. Dude, someone's driving by with a hell of a system. I haven't even passed by yet, and that's just zoom, zoom. Whoa. There it goes. Damn, that thing is loud. You can hear the bolts from up here. Like the road's 100. You can hear the bolts in their trunk. Like, whoa. That's how you know it's a piece of shit. You got to soundproof your fucking car if you're going to get those because it only makes it sound better on the inside of the car. If that sound and air is escaping the car, ultimately, you're getting to your own quality. Proof your shit, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to soundproof it, bro. It's really not. Soundproofing, it's not like a board or nothing. It's a fabric stick. You put it on the inside
Yeah,
of your
I
van.
know how to soundproof shit.
You pop panels off. Well, yeah, I mean, I was saying for the people watching.
maybe it'd be a good idea to make a tutorial video on
Making
that.
a car video. I'll take it down to the back up here, around where I live at, because there's a drag strip up here, and I'm gonna take it down there, and I'm gonna open that bitch wide open. It goes 210 miles an hour right now. I want to get it up to 250. I'm a big ass vehicle. I'm gonna drop off a motor in that motherfucker. I'm gonna get the got all the speed and the engine to ultimately do whatever I want. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I try to paint a picture, but the only person I can really paint a picture to talking to is Tommy. He's the only one I can be like, yo, so this is what I'm seeing, and I'll say it, and then I'll be like, yo, you see what I'm seeing? And he's like, yeah, I see what you're seeing, and then he's like, here you go. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's exactly what the fuck I meant, and you're like, oh yeah, no shit, and I'm like, you're fucking, like, yeah, dude. And you know what's crazy? Every time you have ever had a mechanic question, like a mechanical question or something that's mechanically inclined in some sort of way, you always call me, except for the one time. How's your burns looking?
Um, oh, my fingers are totally healed. They're not even red anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cigar out
Yeah,
for now.
man.
I'm gonna save the rest of it for a little bit later.
Yeah, 100%. I wish I had a cigarette or black and mild, but honestly, it's probably a good idea that I don't with this fucking lung infection. Like the only thing I may do later, as we're recording, is smoke. But even then, I don't know. Because I know as soon as I do, you know what I end up having to do? I end up having to walk around and that just a lot of it. Because it's not just a mix of like the infection coming up and it tastes awful, but it's like bloody and fucked up, like fucked up. It's not nice. I wouldn't recommend going through it if you don't have to. Uh, Ultimately, I learned not to use somebody else's vape ever again. You know, and definitely you froze bad.
Yeah,
Jeez, you've been frozen for like 6 seconds.
yeah,
You're unfrozen now, but yeah, no. What I said was, ultimately, don't buy your vapes from a gas station.
yeah.
Not
Well,
a good idea.
I don't vape.
I well,
For the people
I'm
that
not
do, though,
necessarily just talking to
heard it
you.
here. Don't buy them from a fucking gas station.
There are vape shops. Go there. And if you call them head shops, stop. You're not 76.
Right?
Call it a smoke shop. You know, you're not fucking 89. Yeah. I'm gonna go down to the head shop and I'm gonna buy me a bottle of water and a nicotine vape. You don't fucking gotta do all that shit, pal. You just damn smoke spot. You know, whatever the fuck you want to say. Besides that, you could even call it a fucking man. What is up with all the bugs tonight? No, don't call it that. Fuck out of here. God, things are flying up on me tonight. Go somewhere. Fuck.
You good, bro?
No, there's fucking dozens of big ass moths flying around.
Man.
Jeez. Being
By the way,
attacked
I
by
got three of
bugs
those
tonight,
pre-rolls
buddy.
because if you buy two of them, you get the third one for free.
That's how you do it right there. I want to say I've only got two left, but I do have enough to roll in roaches. I've got enough to roll like solid four, maybe. So I'm all right for a while.
Okay.
In about 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I'll get some more. But after what I just got recently, that I'm not going to be sharing on camera, I'm gonna be
Well,
set for a
don't
little
be
bit.
all conspicuous about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be conspicuous as fuck, boy. Can you
Dude,
guess what it is? They
honestly,
taste
this thing
like
is
shit.
fucking really good. I've never had this brand before. This is Aqua.
Yeah, dude. I've
Sparkling
had
Frost
those.
Strawberry Kiwi, man.
Is
This
it?
is really good.
Whew,
It's like those ice things, but a tad bit sweeter.
I love those. I get those quite often. The coconut ones aren't as good as they used to be. I don't know what's going on there, but they got a strawberry one, which is good. They got a watermelon one. I'm a sucker for watermelon. They don't have blackberry to my knowledge. Blackberry anything is my favorite. Like hint water, blackberry hint water is the fucking bomb, and I never would have drank it if it wasn't for your mama letting me steal them. Just saying.
Yeah, man. Back when we lived together in
Right
Ocala,
now.
down the street from that house was a blackberry farm.
Really?
It's outside the statute of
We've
limitations
got
now, but
blackberries grow up along this fence.
it's outside the statute of limitations now. But like I used to sneak over there all the time and pick them right off the bushels and eat them.
Oh yeah, dude. We get blackberries every time we go to Publix. We get blackberries, and I'm about to start drinking smoothies again. Try to introduce more fruits and vegetables into my diet. I used to drink smoothies all the time, throw some protein off in there, almond milk, or I like I like oat milk too. But I'd throw oats, spinach, banana, either blueberries or blackberries with some strawberries, chunks of watermelon, and apples with a pear, with a soft one of those soft like red pears. You know which ones I'm talking about? They're juicy
Right.
as shit. Those things, toss one of those off in there and change your life, man. And not all of those in like one, by the way, not all those in like one big smoothie. I'm like, spinach goes in all of them, oat or almond milk go in all of them, ice and oats. That'll all go in every one of them. But I will pick certain fruit like blueberry, peach. I don't mess with peach, but like banana, apple, pear, watermelon, cantaloupe, shit that I like. Blackberries, my go-to. My granny, she makes the best. I don't like cobbler at all, but she makes a blackberry cobbler. Man, I'd break my other shoulder to just have a slice of that right now. Psych,
Yeah,
not
bro.
really, but
Just to let you know beforehand, we got about 5 minutes before our scheduled break.
so one, two.
What? No, we got 5 minutes, man. I'm allotting plenty of time.
I know, but I did the one, two.
Yeah, they didn't see that.
I
It
got
broke
plenty
up.
of time. Yay,
I mean, if you
dude.
want to
You know
pause,
what?
we can pause.
Yeah, I'd say we can go ahead and restart it. Be a decent idea, so that we don't have to worry about it in 5 minutes. If we get it done now, hit me up on Messenger. Start the new one.
Okay. All right. So
All
go
right.
ahead and clap, and we'll cut it to that clap. Hello, everyone.
Welcome back, y'all.
Back. Okay, so here's a little thing I like to do with my cigars. I take the cigar band off about halfway through it. So I'm going to do that now. And when I go to relight it, obviously you saw me prior to this use a pair of cigar cutters. I'm going to pick those back up, and then I'm just going to cut off the coal end, just the very end of it. Just shave it a little bit. That way, when I relight it,
Yo,
getting straight tobacco. What?
do you know the band Chevelle?
Yeah.
You know they got a new album. So does Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam's got a new album too.
Wow.
21 Pilots is coming out with a new album. Maroon 5. You know, I know you don't really like those two, but I like those bands. Heavy Dirty Soul, dope ass song. House of Gold. That's a good ass song. I grew up kind of stuff. Well, I would love, but in my teenage years, I listened to that. I grew up listening to metal and old school rap, like 3 6 Mafia, Wu Tang Clan, shit like that. You know what it is. Half on some flow, half on a set, dude. Oh yeah, man. So I was talking to a buddy last night, and I came to a realization that I look like a celebrity that died in 2018. I can't remember his name, but it's the evil villain from Lazy Town. Those of you who know, you know. I'm gonna go 4 feet up in Lazy Town. You know what
I love
I'm
getting the first
saying?
inhale end of a cigar because the inhale gets so much stronger. And it takes the wind right out of you. Makes you feel like you're working in a coal mine, man. Love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. You know, some people say, "Yeah, man is made out of mud and bone. You got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and
Speaking of old
easily
ass
dead."
fucking music,
Love
I'm
that
gonna start a
song.
Fallout
I like
4
the
playthrough
remake of it.
series. So keep an eye out for that.
Dude, you remember after I had already moved back up to Tennessee, which is not where I'm living now. Nice try. I ain't telling you. But when I was living in Tennessee, I was listening to Bad Bad Leroy Brown. And then you listened to that song right after I turned it off. And I was like, yo, you know Jim Croce? And you was like, you don't know this song. And I was like, who's that? Bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
fuck with that.
he's got a couple of bangers in there, man.
Dude, R.I.P. Ozzy. Yeah, dude. 100%, dude. I added 2,000 songs to my phone today.
Well, I'm also putting together a playlist on my YouTube channel. Pretty much I called it music suggestions, so it's pretty self-explanatory, but I've got all kinds of shit in there. So check that out too, guys.
I
And
could do
that
that
has
myself.
nothing to do with original content that I
Yeah,
on content that I made. Like if you go and look at it, that's not going to give me any sort of benefit whatsoever. It's just stuff that I like and I feel like you should listen to.
right, right. I I listen to so much music. At least with you, you listen to like one main genre, metal. You know, you like death metal, black metal. You like some new metal, but not much. Uh, but main category, old classic rock to heavy metal, uh, now, and then maybe every once in a while some rap,
Yeah,
like adjusting
old
my
school.
mic and shit.
Yeah, yeah, like old school rap. Yeah, and that's only really when I'm like super stoned. Like right now, I'd probably listen to it I'm like 100%.
I listen to. It's easier to tell you what I don't listen to. I don't listen to K-pop. I don't listen to new country.
Damn, you good, bro?
Mm, yeah. Uh, but like I said, it'd be easier to tell you what I don't know. I don't like, or what I don't listen to. I don't listen to country, new school country, old school country. I like um the newest country album that I like specifically is Tailgates and Tan Lines by Luke Bryan, and that's the newest one I fuck with. Uh, and that's still pretty old. Uh, and then don't listen to K-pop. I'll tell you what it's about. It's Korean people singing in high pitched shit and what line with word. How when he I and I like black coffee. Like shit like that. I don't really fuck with that kind of mess at all. Like I listen to music from other countries. Like I listen to German music like Rammstein. I listen to Russian music. Uh, there are a couple of Japanese songs I like. There's 3 Chinese songs that I know. A couple Vietnamese.
There's a lot of people
I
that
don't
listen to
listen to any Spanish,
Rammstein.
believe it or not. But I
More popular than what you'd expect.
Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Everybody knows Rammstein by the one song, Du, du hast mich, du hast mich. I was fucking that one right there, Du hast. That one's dope. That one's good. Tattoo is good too. I like that one.
Take a
But no, there's
roll. Steady like a
I got a
surgeon.
couple of Scottish songs. There's one song, The Soldier, the Poet, and the King or something. And that's the name of that song, but it's pretty dope. It gives me like old school medieval vibes, and
Right.
I like medieval culture. I like that vibe, that lost fantasy vibe. Love it. Liminal spaces, I'm in love with. That's why I like recording right here
You
because it
should
looks like a room.
definitely, if you like, like Viking type metal, give Bathory's
I
Nordland
do.
album, give Bathory's Nordland album a listen.
Okay.
I'm
What's
pretty
this
sure.
Swedish band we used to listen to? It may not be Swedish, but the name of it's Mammoth Weed Wizard Bastard.
I think they are Swedish. But yeah, they make
Decent.
pretty cool shit. I don't like their vocals a whole
Yeah.
lot because it sounds kind of girly, but
No, but their
really cool sounding
music,
shit.
they're the ones that you showed me specifically are the ones that I know. I've branched out on my own and tried to find a couple. I just don't like them. You've got decent taste when it comes to if you're like, hey, check this band out, it's right up your alley. Every time you've ever said that, it's worked out. Like Drive By Audio, that one's good. Drive By Audio is pretty decent. Now the music that I listen to mostly, it just depends on honestly what time of day it is. In the morning, I wake up, I listen to slower music like Coldplay, uh, Avenged Sevenfold. Sometimes they got like Fiction, the song Fiction, Gunslinger. Those are both slower in my opinion. Uh, Maroon 5, they're good. Arctic Monkeys is dope. Man, they got a 505 is dope. Do I Want to Know is good. But my all-time favorite band always has been and always will be.
Oh, you want me to say it? System of a Down?
Yeah, System of a Down. Yeah, Sir Kane, love him.
Yeah, this might come
Love
as a
those
fun
guys.
fact to most of y'all, but
He was
yeah, I
a
started listening
trained
to
opera
metal.
singer.
Some of it I might have said on the podcast before. I started listening to metal at like 6 years old. I got actually my music inspiration from Duke Nukem 3D. I listened to Megadeth's cover uh of the intro theme, and that's what got me hooked. So I started listening to a lot of like Megadeth, especially the "Killing Is My Business" album. And I listened to like mostly like thrash metal and power metal, like
Show
like
him the tat. Show him the
everything from
tat.
era to Metallica, and then I listened to like classic rock, like Dio, Rainbow, Ozzy stuff, solo or with Black Sabbath,
Ram,
a whole bunch of shit. And I actually discovered death metal when I was a teenager, and I was playing GTA 4: The Lost and Damned when I heard Deicide's "Dead by Dawn" on uh, the radio in the game.
dude, I want to tell you something that kind of blows my mind. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I was young. Uh, and I was playing a game on PlayStation 2. I don't know if you had one or you played one. I've never really asked, but there was a game called ATV2 Off Road,
Mhm.
and that's where I found System of a Down. Like my mom had listened to it, but I had never been like, "Hey, mom, what's that band?" But I was probably 6, 7 years old, and uh, Science by System of a Down, which is still one of my favorite songs, came on the radio in that game, and it fucking blew my mind. I was like, System of a Down, that's a dope ass name. I was like, man, that's cool, man. Because my mom and my dad, they were just kids having kids, so they kind of kept all that shit around for themselves, and I just fucking played it when they wasn't home. Ultimately, my uncle Brent, which I haven't seen or talked to in years. Um, but he's the one that gave me my first PlayStation 2 for myself. Like I didn't have to share with anybody. It was mine. It goes in my room. Fuck everybody else. It doesn't have to sit in the living room.
Mm.
And he got me that game. It was the one that got me ATV2 Off Road. Now that I think about it, it was on Christmas and it was wrapped in the comics section from the Sunday newspaper. That when Sundays it was colorized on the newspaper. Comics are in black and white throughout the week, except for Sundays. They're damn. I don't know if they've changed it now, but back when I was a kid, it was Sundays. And
Yeah, I remember that.
man, I had the Madagascar 2 game, the Megamind game. I had uh, every single Need for Speed they had at the time. Uh, Midnight Club 1 and 2, English dubbed. Um, man, those games were dope too. Man, I haven't played those games. But I had Destroy All Humans too, which I've got on my Xbox now. Uh, when I get fiber, I plan on making some damn gaming videos too. Ultimately, it'd be really cool if we could play Apex, Fortnite, COD. We could do Rainbow Six. We could even do Halo Infinite if we wanted to.
Yeah.
We could do Fallout 76, team up, work together, have each other's backs. And we could do Minecraft videos. I checked out your short today where you found iron.
How's it going? Ah.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Tommy, I
Yeah.
like the necklace you're wrapping.
Yeah, this is actually made of wood,
It's dope. I
and I
dig
wrapped
it.
it in thread, and then
Yeah,
I stained it with black noir. I made a video about how to do that. Um, check that out.
check that out. It'll be right here.
But it's actually something my uncle gave to me in like a little jewelry box. It had like all kinds of shit in it.
Hmm.
And this cross was in there, and it was on like a very old little rusty chain thing. So I snapped it off of there and I put it on
Hmm.
this. You know, thought it would look nice. Something my uncle gave to
Yeah, it
me,
does. I
so
like it.
it has sentimental value.
Yeah, it's like me and my jerseys. Most of my jerseys I either got because my uncle would have wanted them, or he gave me the first one that started my collection, Rob Gronkowski, New England Patriots. Back when that was my team, I rooted for the Patriots because of them. And when Tom Brady transferred to the Bucks, that's the team I wanted to rep anyway because I'd been out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh, but Gronkowski went with them. They won that Super Bowl that year. That was slick. I watched that game. I watched the Super Bowl every year. I didn't get to last year, but oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I went over to my grandfather's house and watched it with him. And this year, because I think football season's just started at the time of recording this. It looks like the Jacksonville Jags are going to be great this year, and
Yeah.
I've got two Jag jerseys already, so I ain't even got to worry about getting one this year. I got one from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and then I got one from 30 years ago. I'm a collector, man. I wouldn't say that I've got massive collections anymore since I lost my house. It burned down, but I've still got a decent, I guess, still got decent collections. Like what I've got is the more expensive stuff, except for my comic books and video game collection. I lost about $1 million worth of shit. I had,
Yeah.
dude, I had all kinds of stuff. My comic collection alone was most of that. My video game collection was about 100 grand, maybe more, maybe less, probably more. I had the only consoles I was missing was Sega Genesis. Uh, I had an N64, I had an Atari, I had the Super Nintendo. I was missing the Switch, which I got after I moved, and then I was missing the play, first PlayStation and the PS4. But I had every model of the PlayStation 2, and both of them were silver, which was slick as shit. I had a Star Wars like R2D2 Xbox. I had a custom Xbox that I did myself. I cut, it was all white, and I took the casing off and I cut into it and I put blue lights in it that powered on when you plugged it in. And I painted the white gold and I bought a gold controller to match. Man, that was dope, dude. I took the back off a broken Xbox remote and put it on that one to make it blue, just like the lights on the Xbox. I had two models of the Xbox 360. I had, but I had like multiple of both. One of them was a black, just base Xbox 360 that my nana had gotten me. She bought it for me for Christmas. Uh, and she bought it on December, or no, November 23rd, maybe. And she died on the 28th that year. Her birthday was December 4th of 2014. Uh, my birthday is December 5th. But on Christmas, before we moved to Florida, because we ended up moving that March, uh, the Christmas when I got it, it was a handwritten card from her. It said, "Sorry, I couldn't get you something for your birthday, but Merry Christmas. Love, Nana. You're getting so big." And I was like, damn.
Okay.
But that Xbox ordered the collection, and it was a Minecraft. Yeah, it's a Minecraft Xbox. So you can imagine how dope that was, because I was just starting to get big, and I had known of it back then. Then it changed to Minecraft.
Dude, I remember when I first saw Minecraft, um, like when they first opened their webpage, because I was looking at their YouTube channel for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I went to the website and I downloaded the demo. And that's the first time I ever played Minecraft, and I was sitting there like memorizing all the crafting recipes. And now it's like weird because it's like second nature to me now. But back
Hmm.
then, I remember it was such a
Right.
struggle. So it's like now I know how my either my sisters feel when they play Minecraft with me because they have no fucking clue what to do. And that's like I just
And
remember
we're just
I
sitting
think
there
back to like
blasting
my
through
very
it.
first time playing Minecraft, and I loaded into a world, and there really wasn't shit to do. There was
Right.
basic
I
things.
remember when you were up here, when you were up here visiting, we hopped on Minecraft on your Xbox. We played it for a little bit, and I was like, man, that's nothing like the new one. But I was still doing my damn thing. But when we played on my PlayStation or my Xbox, uh, I've still got that world, by the way.
Mm,
I've still got that damn world, and I've got Flagler too. You know, I've still got both of those. But I think that was the name of it, Flagler. That
yeah.
is the one I'm talking about. But we ended up instead of working together, we branched off, right?
Well, we got
And
split up
you built your house,
towards the beginning of the game because I think one of us died.
right? Yeah. But you remember I created a path after you had went home and everything. I mapped out where your house was to mine, and what I did was I built a road that connects them.
Okay, cool.
I remember while we were playing, we ended up finding each other in game, and I was like, "Yo, come check this out." And you looked at a small story, bigger story, and then biggest story with four separate rooms. And you were like, "Damn, dude, I like the way you build houses. That's pretty dope." Because I built it right off the side of a cliff, so I was good. I could see everything coming at me. I had it set up. It was nice. It was
I will
dope.
say that I build
But I've
like
been playing
decent
Minecraft a minute,
houses
and I'm
given the
still,
right
dude, I'm still
creative freedom and the right materials, but they're nothing special really. You know?
can't believe that. You have friendly gas now. Found on in survival.
Dude, let me check my. I'm sorry, I gotta do it, bro. I gotta check my views real quick because I'm getting like comments. And this is like original content. So like these are gameplay videos that I uploaded like literally like either yesterday, yeah, yesterday, technically now, or earlier today, because it's not 12 yet.
Shoulder is giving me a lot of issues today.
Yeah,
It gave me a lot yesterday too. So you just got to deal with it right now.
yeah,
And the road, look, I know I say this almost every single time we do the episode or every time we do the podcast, and I go, man, it's a really busy night tonight. It's because it's busier and busier every night. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone's after me. Or if I ain't worried about it. Anyway, it's just,
I
why
think
is
that's
the
probably
road
the
getting
wrong
busier?
direction of thinking to take there in that scenario, man, because then you're gonna
I
get more
mean,
paranoid about it.
sure,
I would say that the
for
town
sure.
that you're
No,
the area that
I'm
you live
not
in is
paranoid
just
about
growing.
that. I'm just
It's growing in
saying,
density of population, and you're seeing more traffic because, as a result of that.
it,
Same thing's happening around where I live.
um, well, I know that, I get you there, but no, I'm thinking it's like people from up north going back home. Fall's coming. It's dropped down to 65 at now for the next couple of weeks, and then they'll start dropping down right after that. Winter's coming early, it looks like, and it is supposed to be a really cold one this year.
My
It's
thing
supposed
is,
to be
man, like I
physical
just
issue,
being
which
a
is fine
fucking
with.
schizo, dude. I've learned like when I start thinking logically and I start thinking to myself, I ask myself one question when I enter a line of thinking that I don't feel right about. I'm like, okay, so is this something that would feasibly be happening to me right now? Or does this sound like something that would be considered by others paranoid? Sometimes I let it get the best of me and it triggers an episode, especially in moments of high emotional stress. And that's what I was explaining to my psychologist
Right.
when I went there. Um, yeah, I did get
Yeah.
reevaluated and everything. I'm on the same medication that I was on before because it does work. And for the time period that I was off of it and that I was out, it was extensive enough to the point where I can get back on the medication at a lower dose, and it would still be as effective as my progression of being on the medication the first time around. It would happen probably quicker this time. So I'd say the next time I go in there, I'll probably have it re-upped again.
Right. And it was really good that man answered her on that on two counts for sure. Because one, not only were you worried about that in general, you were worried about the financial part. And yeah, that's great, dude. That's awesome.
Thing is, man, like halfway through getting admitted to that fucking hospital, and that's not what I was expecting to come of that. I'm not going to get too into it right now,
Right.
but that them not allowing me to leave for the amount of time that they didn't allow me to leave, it cost me my job. So no, I didn't have a way to pay for my fucking appointment, and it turns out I didn't have to pay for it.
Right.
They didn't ask me for anything.
Really good. That's that's this answer for it at all.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
I know that so I canceled my physical therapy for this whole week that at the time of recording this. Uh because of what's going on in my respiratory system.
Yeah,
And that just means I gotta go to physical therapy now. I figured I'd be out and I don't know by the end of the month. And I've had to reschedule 6 appointments and I have to reschedule next week. I don't know yet. I hope not, but ultimately it's going to be a busy, busy week, and we may not have time. There's too many projects here to get accomplished. And honestly, if I know I'm going to be fucked up for the rest of my life, I've already got all the strength back I'm going to get in my shoulder right now. And I'm still trying to work out, but like I said last episode, but you know, oh, that's going to be a little bit harder, especially with as much trouble as my shoulders have been giving me recently. I don't know if y'all heard that pop, but maybe. Shit hurts. But
yeah,
I'd
man. I'd
still rather
say,
it happen to me than anybody I know.
um, just to let you know beforehand, we got about 9 minutes before we. I'd say we can go and end the episode in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I know that just now when I leaned up and I swiped, it was because a notification came up for one of your shorts you just posted. Both arms.
That was a good one
I
though.
haven't
I
even watched it yet, but
didn't see that one
I haven't
coming.
even seen it yet. It was just, I guess you could say it was unexpected. Dude, man, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom's friend, and I told him, I'm like, man, there's a lot of deer up on this property around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Hunting season's right around the corner. And the reason they come up in the yard all the time is because we got a couple apple trees and they eat the apples. But the squirrels try to eat those apples too. So I think I'm going to throw some corn out there for the squirrels.
Okay.
The deers can have the apples and the squirrels can have the corn, right? But if I see the deer eating that corn at all, I'm going to shoot it in the face because it's not theirs, it's for the squirrels.
Okay. Hey man, like that'll
I'm
feed
home.
you for a fucking while too.
Well, there's three of them that run up in the yard, bro. I'm gonna pop all three of them, bro. I got a 30-06. It's quick, and then I keep a pistol that's big enough to blow their head off. So, boom, boom, boom.
The only thoughts I have on that, man, is if you're gonna kill something, fucking use it, dude.
I'm gonna use every bit of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna use every bit of it. I want the bones.
If
I
you're
want
one of
the.
those
I'll use
guys that
antlers to
that
make
that
tool
shoots a
handles
deer in
because
the
I hate
face
plastic handles.
or shoots it in the heart and lets it run
And
off
mounts it on their
die
wall.
and die in the fucking
Right.
woods somewhere and doesn't even
And
track it
suffer.
down or
No,
anything, and
get
it's
in the
like,
face.
that's fucked up.
Right.
I don't condone that at all. That's a waste.
I don't either. No. I grew up.
Even if you're even if you're hunting
I grew
something
up
like
with old
wild boar,
school.
you know?
Right. I don't hunt boar anymore. I used to when I lived in Florida. That was fun. But no, if I like me and my granddad used to go hunting when I was a kid. And if we popped one or whatever, we would drag it back by hand. We wouldn't take a truck out there because we lived on 300 acres. We don't want to drive any vehicles in there to scare them off at all. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
ultimately, we walk in there real quiet. And it doesn't matter how much camo you wear. My granddaddy hunted in a fucking lime green shirt and white pants sometimes. He didn't care. It ain't about what you wear, it's about how quiet you are. That's it.
Right.
But if we popped one, we would put a hole through its feet, its back, little right there in the like their Achilles, and we tie a rope in there, and then we'd pull it back to the house, and we'd string it up out behind the shop and fucking get to it. We had everything we needed. We had processors. We had the fucking thing you shove it in to make ground beef. We had one of those, I can't remember what they're called, but it's a roller that's got a bunch of little pegs on it to make cube steak. When you cut a shitty piece of meat and you throw it in there, it'll makes a
Yeah.
nice cube steak, if you know what that is. Or
Mhm.
you might know it as like country fried steak. A lot of other people may know it that way. But we had a big one of those.
No, I've cooked
Damn,
up
every time we
my
did
fair share of
hunt,
different
we'd
cuts of
call
steak.
3 or 4
Plenty of
different
different. I
people.
mean, steak is my favorite meat, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got like
Yeah, for
about
sure.
5 days worth of
I
steak
know
stir
that.
fry sitting in
Well,
the fridge right
yeah, for
now.
sure. But I had a pretty cool idea. I'm gonna try. The beef Wellington that Gordon Ramsay likes to make.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that with deer meat instead. Do a venison damn Wellington. Give that a shot. That'd
If you
probably be
say it
pretty
like that.
fire. I love deer meat. You know what I'm
Yeah, I've
saying?
never tried it though, actually.
Little, little, you've never had deer meat?
No, I've told you that before though.
Dude, this year you're gonna have some if I've got to mail it to you. I'll mail you some jerky
Oh,
because I
yeah.
plan on doing most of the deer meat jerky this year.
Cool.
Dude, my
I'd love to
mom's
try
friend
some.
last year when he went, he got a 16 point maybe. It was big. It was a big ass deer. It may have been 14, 14, 16, somewhere in there. But he ended up having 110 pounds of beef or deer jerky. And man, I ate 10 pounds of it by myself within a span of like a weekend, Friday to Monday morning. That's all I ate all day. That shit was fire, dude. Black
Oh,
peppered. We had teriyaki. We had
I'm
Cajun.
getting a little munchy from that smoke sash, man. So we're gonna go and close the episode off here.
All right.
And thank you guys for tuning in for this episode of the Anthrax podcast. And like and subscribe for more content like this. And stay tuned for the next episode.
Peace out, fellas.